Hi friends, it's Anita. Welcome to my little corner of the internet. Today we're going to be talking about some your nails but better nail polish shades. I love me a good saturated color, but I'm also a super big fan of just having your natural nails shine. Let's get into some of those your nails but better shades. First, before I even get into some of those nail shades that I was talking about, some of those nail polishes or treatments, I think one of the first things that we need to consider about your nails but better is, generally speaking, the quality of your nails. Regardless of what your nail beds look like, regardless of what your nails look like, I think getting into cleaning up your cuticles, shaping up your nails, whatever that looks like for you, so that it gets to a point where just your nails alone look to be in a good spot. That's going to be the most important before you actually start putting colors and putting nail polish on top of it. Whatever you have, honestly, I can link some stuff down in the description box for what I use, but whatever you have on hand where it's just shaping and getting your nail shape into a good spot, and then using whatever tools you have available to push back your cuticles. So when I say push back your cuticles, I mean getting this little bit here to be pushed back so that it's not kind of overtaking your nail. Getting that in order so that it looks much cleaner is going to really give you the canvas for you to be able to put some of this nail polish on and be able to rock super almost bare looking nails. The first category I have in terms of your nails but better is glow nail polishes. So we've all seen that like super viral Dior glow nail polish that has been going around. I personally am not going to be spending, hold,
one eternity later.
$32 hairs. I am not about to spend $32 hairs to get basically almost a clear nail polish. So instead, I have two alternatives for you. I'm not going to say they're exact dupes because I don't own the Dior nail polish, so I don't know if the Dior Nail Glow is going to be exactly the same as what I own. But the two options I have available are Morgan Taylor Simple Sheer and Nails Inc. Glowing My Own Way. Dior Nail Glow, as well as this Nails Inc. Glowing My Way, is basically a clear nail polish. In the swatch photos, or in the swatch video, you'll see it's basically clear. It makes your nails look more alive, but it doesn't necessarily give you color. So in comparison, you'll see me holding my non-polished hand up to the polished hand, but it really is just giving you this kind of glow, but not necessarily a color. You can't really figure out or discern an actual color within it, but it is a nice little tint. You can't tell though that it's actually a nail polish, other than it's kind of shiny and it has a little bit of color. The Morgan Taylor, on the other hand, is more of this milky pink color, kind of like a strawberry smoothie color, I guess. It is still very sheer though. So this is not going to, don't expect this color to end up on your nail. This is going to give you a bit more coverage than what the Nail Glow, as well as the Nails Ink is going to give you, but it gives you this nice smoothing coverage. So when you look at your nails, it's going to be a lot more smooth than just the color. This is going to be essentially a clear nail polish with a slight tint, making your nails feel a little bit more alive, a little bit more put together. This is going to be a bit more color and a bit more coverage. So if you do have any slight imperfections, would recommend the Morgan Taylor instead of just the tint here. The next category of your nails but better polishes that I have are actually treatments. The treatments that I have is Lights Lacquer Nourishing Elixir, as well as Orally BB Cream. It's called an all-in-one topical cosmetic treatment in Barely Nude. This is kind of a milky off-white color. And then the Lights Lacquer is a slightly milky, dusty pink color. Again, when they get on the nails, they're going to be fairly similar in color. It's just going to be, one's going to be more tinted a nude color, and then the other one's going to be more tinted a pink color. They do have claims. So in terms of treatments, specifically when we're looking at ones that are kind of like this, that claim to be almost a nail polish, claim that they can be used as base coat or something like that, they're going to say that they have a lot of stuff in them that are going to help your nail health. I have not found any yet that are specifically helping my nail health. If the reason for some of your nail damage is just surface damage on the nail because of the nail polish, applying more nail polish, even if they claim to be treatments, isn't necessarily going to be the way to go. This Light Slacker Nourishing Elixir, it's in this pale milky pink color with a little bit of shimmer. You can see it in the bottle, but when it's on your nails, in the swatch videos you might see a bit more of the shimmer, but on your actual nails in daylight, unless it's being hit by light at a specific angle, it's not really going to show up. But I do enjoy the color. Light Slacker claims this pink milky formula made with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E provides a flush of color to moisturize, brighten, and enhance natural nail beds. I would say these I'm going to show in one coat and two coats. When you're getting into these kind of like lighter than your, for me personally, lighter than your own skin tone, nail polish, quote unquote nude colors, I have ridges. So when I try to go in and do this, I usually leave it in one coat. I'm going to do two coats just to show you what it looks like when you do two coats, but the majority of the time, this kind of gets into the grooves when you're doing more than one coat. And then we have the Orly BB cream. All Orly says is perfect the look of natural nails with a sheer semi-matte formula that mimics the result of your favorite BB cream. Award-winning formula. They do not even claim that it has any additional ingredients, even though it says makeup and treatment for nails. Do with that information as you wish. I'm gonna be honest, these kind of like semi-sheer, semi-translucent, but kind of with a little bit of color, trying to cover stuff up, aren't going to be my favorite Your Nails But Better options. I do think there are a lot more fun options out there for you that don't necessarily need to be a treatment. I would recommend doing a treatment underneath your nail polish before you apply your nail polish, because that's going to help a lot more than trying to use a product that claims to be all in one. I love a good jelly shade. So when we're thinking about jelly, generally speaking, those are going to be the ones that aren't super opaque. Those are going to be the nail polishes that give you kind of this like jelly consistency. The two I personally love are the Orly Breathable Nourishing Nude, as well as the Romand number 19 Bare Peach. These two options are going to be great. Romand is actually an Asian brand, and I have found that a lot of Asian brands, especially Asian nail polish brands, have a really amazing formula that fills out all of your ridges. Again, I have ridgy nails, so I am constantly looking for something that's going to minimize the look of that, or at the very least not enhance the ridges and not show the ridges even more than they actually are. What you see in the bottle here is not going to be the opaque end result on your nails. What you see in here is, think of it as like the most opaque possible situation you could end up with. Generally speaking, again, across all these Your Nails But Better shades or colors, treatments, whatever it may be, I do one coat. I am here to get it done real quick and get out. I am not going to be here spending an hour, 2 hours doing my nails. Sometimes I do that, but when I'm trying to do a Your Nails But Better look, I am not here to spend that long doing my nails. And then this is a bit more readily available, Orly Breathable Nourishing Nude. So this is going to be a slightly lighter color than my skin tone. This is going to be a little bit lighter and a little bit pinker than what I'm working with. Any of these kind of like jelly, sheer, semi-sheer shades that go on when you have ridgy nails, and this color is going to be slightly lighter than your nail color, it might highlight some of those ridges. So just be careful when you're going in. You could do just one coat. Again, usually just one coat does not enhance ridges, or you're going to have to do 3 coats. I have found that doing 2 coats is going to be your worst possible outcome. So now we're going to get more into the fun Your Nails But Better. So far what I've shown has been very just like plain, neutral, nude colors. I personally, when I'm thinking about Your Nails But Better, I want to go for something that's a little bit more fun. Again, when I go for these nail colors, I am looking to be done in like 0.2 seconds. Generally speaking here, I usually look for nail polishes that are going to be a formula that's good enough that I can use it in 1, 2, or 3 coats. One of my favorite brands to be able to do that is Bee's Knees Lacquer. Bee's Knees has an amazing array of shades where they will call out that it's sheer. If they call out that it's sheer, I have found that every single one that I've tried where there have been multiple colors of, they look beautiful in 1, 2, or 3 coats. The Bee's Knees Lacquer shade that I have here is called Mirage from the Headless Hunter collection. I don't know if this is going to be readily available. Bee's Knees is an indie polish maker, but they do drops about once a month. They also participate in collab boxes like Hella Handmade Creations or Polish Pickups. In this instance, Bee's Knees Mirage I have in just 1 coat. And then the other shade that I have that's shown in the swatch video is China Glaze Afterglow. When I think about these slightly shimmery, slightly a little bit more than your natural nail color, I am thinking of a color that is a base shade close to human color, right? Whether it's me who's on the paler side or whether you on the other side of the camera, I don't know. Find a shade that's going to be close to your own natural nail color, and then that adds a little bit of pizzazz. For example, Afterglow works for me because it's me colored. Mirage even, it's a similar depth to my skin tone. It works really well for me, but it's a similar depth to my nail beds. The Mirage color from Bee's Knees Lacquer has reflective shimmer in it. You can kind of see it in the camera over here, that twinkling that you're seeing provides a lot of fun on the nails without, when you're looking at it, being a very stark color. This is a little bit of just like twinkle twinkle, hey hey hey, as I come by. Versus the China Glaze here, this is a pink sheer based color with a very, very fine kind of purple pink shimmer, where if you're not looking directly at it. With Your Nails But Better, when I'm thinking about these shimmers, I'm thinking if you're not looking at it directly, it's going to be a slight shimmer. It's going to be a slight glow. It's going to be something slightly eye-catching, but it's not necessarily something like that's like, oh, that's a blue. These are the 2 options that I have that I really enjoy and have used many a times. Really enjoy having colors like this in my collection. So the next category that I have of Your Nails But Better is going to be even more shimmery than what I mentioned before with the Bee's Knees Lacquer as well as the China Glaze. Those 2 are going to be much more subtle. If you want something that's more in your face, that's more shimmery, shiny, I like looking for nail polishes that have a clear or basically almost clear nail polish base to them, and then pack them full of shimmer. So what you're seeing when you're moving your hands or you're kind of going about life per usual is you're going to see just the shimmer. You're not going to be seeing kind of the base color, because there is no base color. You're not competing with any base color. So the 2 that I have here are going to be Color Club's Rise and Shine, which is this kind of peachy golden color. The color is mainly coming from the shimmer. So the shimmer shines a golden yellow to peach to, in some lights, kind of like a white color. And then I also have KB Shimmer Frequent Flyer, which is basically an oil slick. I have seen yellow, blue, purple, pink, green, all of the colors, depending on what angle you're looking at. And again, with both of these, the bases are basically clear or near clear. So when you're putting it on your nails, all you see is that shimmer. Yeah. Final recommendation I have is do this with any topper. Take any topper you have. Wear them by themselves. Wear them alone. They're going to be lovely, lovely Your Nails But Better colors. I've done this a few times already with the different types of toppers that I have in my collection. Absolutely love it. If I am looking for a quick out the door type of manicure, any of these Your Nails But Better colors, but honestly, the shimmery ones are going to be the most user-friendly. They're going to be the most beginner-friendly. You can just slap on 1 coat of them and you're done. You're out the door. You're good to go. So that's all I have for today. Thanks for joining me in my little corner of the internet. If you have any recommendations for more Your Nails But Better colors, comment below. Tell me. I don't need more, but you know, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Okay. Thanks!